Hello, everyone. This is the Archfiend. Remember when I used to start off every video like that? Anyway, if you didn't see a community post I made here on my YouTube channel 2 nights ago, I got my first strike on this account. Now, I got the warning because I uploaded that Death of H3H3 video back when Ethan was afraid to watch. And anyways, I got a warning for that, so it wasn't even one of my videos, just a re-upload. So I then got a strike on Friday night, and my account was locked. And this is the first time that I've ever gotten a strike on this account. Now you might be wondering, why am I able to make a video here and upload if my account is locked? Well, obviously my account has been unlocked, but we'll get to that in a second. The video in question that got the strike was one that I uploaded 11 years ago. It was a Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments, which, mentioning the title of the video might end up either age restricting or potentially striking this video, was Justin Bieber SEX Orgy. It was back when I made the fake thumbnail and title videos for that video, or had nothing to do with it, just to prove that it could get views just from having a fake title and thumbnail. I think it has several 100,000 views, 400,000, I don't know, whatever it is. I don't really pay attention to views of specific videos, but I know it has a lot. And I made a Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments video about that. And those of you who don't know what an LALAFC, Let's All, yeah, okay, I did say it right. LALA, I don't even know my own videos. That's stupid. So I made a Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments video about that, where I pick out comments on a certain video, I read them to you guys, and we laugh at them because they're ridiculous. I retort what is said in some circumstances, and people seem to have enjoyed them over the years. And I made one about that Justin Bieber sex orgy video, and it got flagged, or I want to say flagged because it's the algorithm that pulls it out. It's not like someone manually watched this and said, oh God, this guy said this, this, and this, and this. It got targeted by the algorithm for hate speech. Your boy Archfiend is guilty of hate speech because in that video, and I'm going to, just because I want this video to be able to be uploaded so that you guys can see and understand what happened, I said words like, I'll spell it wrong, Faggit. Someone said, go sua petricide yourself without the Petra in it, Faggit. So people were telling me to go self-end myself, Faggit. And I was saying those words. So the algorithm hears me saying, go off yourself, Faggit. And they see that as hate speech because the algorithm doesn't understand context, doesn't understand that I'm reading something that someone said to me, and I'm basically showing you how insane these people are to say stuff like that to me and how hateful they are to say stuff like that to me. But did I say hate speech according to all the bylaws here? I guess so. And the reason why I'm making this video, and I was like, at first I was like, I don't want to make a big deal out of this because I ultimately don't care that much, but I at least owe it to you guys to, if this channel up and vanishes, it's going to be for something silly like that because of something I said 11 plus years ago. I said to myself on Friday night, I was like, well, okay, well, I'll appeal it. Not, holding out much hope because I knew in the video I said things like pop-tarted and without the tart, without the pop, excuse me. And I said that repeatedly because it was in comments said to me. But it's like in those Let's Laugh at Fanboy Comments videos, I say like stuff like that all the time because it's what people say in the comments. Like my AVGN Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments videos is nothing but comments of people giving me death threats or self-harm or for me to take my own life. Every single comment is about that. I don't know how that slipped past the algorithm. If the algorithm saw that video, it would explode. Like, I don't know why it's picking and choosing just certain comments. And even if you look at my community tab, you'll even see a timestamp that was given to me for where what was said was wrong, and it pulled out an instance where I was reading a comment that said the word retard. Ted was a movie that was made years ago. So anyways, when I said that word, that's what tripped the algorithm. And I'm like, I've said that a number of times in the past. The algorithm could find that in any of many videos that I've made. And it's something that, like, I said a lot more liberally in the past that I don't now. And it's like, I'm going to be punished for, something that was more flagrantly passable, all admittedly ignorant of a thing to say. I will admit that today. But it's like, you could lose your channel for stuff that is said 10 plus years ago. And even if you are reading comments about what people said to you, you can lose your channel for that, because that's what happened to me. Again, I put the screen caps in my community post if you want to see the proof of that. I still got the emails and whatnot. But it just puts into, clarity here that, my channel could up and vanish at any time, because I asked for a manual review of it. And sure enough, they said, okay, we're taking the strike down, but we're age restricting the video. I put a screen cap of that email as well, which I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care if it gets age restricted. Pretty much all my Let's Laugh at Fanboy Comments videos are age restricted. So it is what it is. So you never know, if I do an appeal of something like that maybe someone is much more offended at the word retard. Ted was a movie from years ago. Maybe someone's much more sensitive about that word. That person that saw and reviewed my video, which, by the way, I get a kick that someone at YouTube watched a Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments video about that Justin Bieber orgy video, because I had to explain how bad the system is here on YouTube, and how just making a fake thumbnail and title generates views, and that someone at YouTube actually watched that and had to watch it for clarification. Anyway, I get a kick that someone at YouTube actually watched that video and had to watch it to comprehend it, because they reversed the strike, because they saw that I was just reading comments said to me. And I guess that is they realized, they said, okay, well, this guy didn't say this to anyone. He was reading stuff that was said to him. So it's kind of ridiculous to give a strike like that. But again, you never know in the future if the reviewer is going to be someone that is much more sensitive to trigger words like retard. Ted was a movie from years ago. Anyway, and it's kind of ridiculous that I feel like I have to censor myself, even though it's like, I'm not saying like, oh, one of you guys are, this and that. Like, I'm still speaking about myself and what was said to me. It wasn't anything I said to anyone, called anyone, or anything like that. But I feel like I have to censor myself here, because I at least want this video to be made so there's some sort of understanding if I do vanish. So anyways, I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to doing like, a couple of, Eagles game live streams and stuff like that. I'm still looking forward to doing things like that and just shooting the shit with you guys. But I mean, I ultimately wouldn't care that much if the channel got taken down, but I would at least want you guys to know, if it did get taken down, it was probably over some BS, like videos that I uploaded 10 plus years ago. But again, that's the culture and the chance you take here on YouTube. But it is what it is. I'm not going to cry foul, because it's their website and they can do what they want with it. If they want to punish people for something that was much more commonly said 10 years ago, then, hey, it is what it is. It's a different day and age, and they could tune up their rules to suit whatever they wanted to. So anyway, I just want to try and be as transparent as possible with you guys here to let you understand. I mean, I still have a warning on my account for uploading that Death of H3H3 video. So, if I get any sort of flagging between then, I'm suspended off or blocked off the website for 2 weeks. And again, who knows when the algorithm is going to get through some of my older content. For all I know, it's just piecemealing or randomized picking videos from creators, from whenever. And who knows what it can be said, because I've seen people that had their videos pulled. One was, if you follow the Wrestling Bios channel, he has a very thick is he? I think he's from Great Britain. I want to say Ireland, but anyway, he has a thick accent, and he posted screen craps. Oh my gosh, screen caps. There you go. This is kind of pun intended there, misspeaking there, because some of his words are so thickly accented. They thought like at some points he was dropping like N bombs and stuff like that because he was saying words that sounded kind of similar, but his accent, the audio transcribing device, if you will, here on YouTube, saw it as dropping hate speech words that did not say even remotely. It's just that it had trouble understanding his accent. So, it's a crazy time here on YouTube. It's a crazy time. I feel bad for the people that actually put a lot of time and effort into their content and are getting their content pulled for BS. But, without an understanding manual review department, which I don't have faith in here, you could see people lose everything they made. And, it's a damn shame. But, I've always been someone that said, don't ever put your faith in something that is such an unproven commodity here like the internet. Like, you always got to understand that there is a high risk you take. This is still, and people think like the internet's been around forever, but it's been but a 10-year time frame that this has been like sustainable income type levels of potential growth, of lifetime growth of earnings. When it first started out, it's like people were losing their accounts and losing their livelihood and making one mistake and oops, everything's gone. Anyway, just want to be clear with you guys here and let you understand that, that algorithm could pull this channel down at any minute and there's nothing I could do about it. And it's all in the hands of a manual reviewer. And that's even hoping that my stuff got sent to a manual review, because there's times where people request a manual review and the video gets denied the quote unquote manual review minutes later. And like the video will be like 20 minutes long. So it's like, who knows even how the manual review process even works here on this website. Anyway, guys, BS, sound off below if you experienced or you have some BS stories, because there's been a lot from creators over the years. Anyways, take care. Happy, I almost said Labor Day, Memorial Day, USA, Slava Ukraini. What do you say? Heroam Slava. There you go. That is all. Suck it, Russia. Hope you have a terrible, terrible Memorial Day, Russia. That is really all.